I want to say BP is the favorite to win it here, but at the same time, so was Little Boy, and he's currently in losers quarters right now. So, but Technodrome is the stage of choice. I do think it's a very neutral stage. Many characters just like it. Like it's very comfortable for them. The platforms give a lot of depth to the game. Lots of movement options, panic options, and to the game though, very explosive.
I don't know much about Ember, but I do know characters with bigger disjointed moves benefit from stages with more open areas, so that characters without the larger disjoints can outmaneuver them. So I think Technodrome would slight favor Ember, but I think El Tigre wins the matchup anyway, so I don't think it'll matter too much. So I'll see how this goes.
Yeah, very finding the strong fair, like you've been doing so far. Very good slime cancel, kind of caught him off guard, but BP answers right back.
I think Ember does pretty good against, or I think would do like, people are calling like Ember the worst character in the game, but from what I can see, the right now where the metas with most characters, I don't think it truly matters the tier list wise much. As you can see, BlazingPasta is doing pretty good, keeping the El Tigre out.
Yeah, but then again, Vertu finds yet another strong fair that goes to stock out. Has to burst there, so BP has the slime advantage, but you know, LTU is such a strong character, and people haven't really been respecting Ver so far this bracket. F3 takes it, so stocks are even again. BP has the slime advantage, but then again, your back's kind of against the wall against LTU, and it's a very scary place to be in.
Oh, El Tigre has some of the scariest edge guarding, as you can see when he gets him off the edge. When you get that snare into slime down air, there's no certain that you're coming back.
Yeah, and for practically this entire bracket, I've seen Vert hit so many strong pairs on people off stage, and it's kind of been their bread and butter so far. But two stocks to one right now. Has the burst online, BP without no slime.
Oh,
But he kind of has to make something happen, but you know, with how like oppressive Vert's been playing, you know, it's really hard to find openings.
one slime with Ember off stage could be very scary, as Ember not having the best recovery, but nope.
Ooh, the back
Tigre off
seems off
stage with
stage.
slime.
Gives him the dash attack, finds the strong there. And now he's off stage again, finds another strong there, and that game one's taken by very. I'm noticing so far BP isn't really respecting a lot of what Algeria can do. He maybe could benefit from taking the pace down a little bit.
Yeah, El Tigre is one of those characters that you gotta respect in the matchup. You can't, since the Ember has the slower frame data but larger moves, you kind of just have to not throw out things that are too unsafe, but you still got to keep El Tigre out, so it can be difficult to keep El Tigre out in the matchup. But I think it's doing fairly well, but Vert ultimately taking game one. We'll see if he has any adaptations in game two.
Mm-hmm. It's I could see Miracle City BP picked on the side of BP. I know generally Embers tend to like the Sage because it's very, very open. Lets them like kind of get their stuff set up, lets them play the game at their pace.
Oh,
But
Lenny's stupid.
I guess Vert's kind of forcing BP's hand, and Ren and Stimpy's coming out. Where but yeah, this is definitely a much more favorable matchup for BP.
Yeah, they're doing. I think they're resetting because they went Urkin Armada and they accidentally went to Technodrome.
Yeah.
If they ever make Technodrome a casual stage, they should make it so you fight on the Technodrome and it's a round stage. I think that'd be pretty funny.
Maybe. I don't know. I think the competitive layout for Technodrome is kind of baller.
Alright, he throws the neutral in the log, but it gets immediately up-aired by the Vert. Was off stage, but a quick recovery and strong fared.
Yeah, and a big part of what makes Ren and Stimpy so good is like all of their moves are just insanely big, and you know they're kind of a matchup check characters. So if you don't have the experience against a good Ren and Stimpy, you're definitely in for a bit of trouble. Finds the up throw.
Oh, whiffed.
But yeah, Bear's gonna be taking the first stock and putting Bear in the lead by one stock and getting a bit of extra credit. Finds the up throw into the up there.
Ren and Stimpy is one of those interesting characters that's kind of strange compared to the rest of the cast. Plays weirdly floaty, but not actually with some strange projectiles like the log and stuff like the hot dog. That's very different edge guard compared to some other characters. So we'll see if I haven't seen much of Vert, so we'll see if he's good at countering Ren and Stimpy, which I think is a very unique character to be facing. But so far, doing a great job.
Yeah, and I know like a big part of what makes them so strong is like all of their moves are really disjointed, and you know that the winner card is very, very good, and you know when the EX winner card like that, you kind of just have to respect it because it's unreactable and you know it's really fast and all that, and kind of gives you free stage control. F2 gonna be taking it, but even though it's slightly in Vert's favor, the Ren and Stimpy pick is definitely showing to be, I would say, the right play here.
Oh, big combos coming up from Vert. Fair into jab. Into edge guard. Strong fair. Will he get the flat? Oh. Get up attack log. That log is very good to mix up their shields when you can run with the log as it hits them. So if they're stuck in their shield stun, then you can get like a grab or a aerial to get into a combo.
Yeah, the grab game is very, very prevalent, and you know it's one of the things that let them like take people from 0 to 90, 0 to 100. Lots of times even death, but you have to pop the EX weenie there, and there is another move that's just very, very strong on Ren and Stimpy. It's huge fast, and you know you kind of have to respect it, but ooh, has to pop the first. And the raw F smash takes it. So I would say still slightly in Vert's favor, but one
Pretty
fourth
much even
over
game last stock. Game 2.
finds the shine. Strong fair. And goes for the strong fair on his state, or on his shield.
Nope.
Oh lord, this turned it into a very scary situation for BP. Like, but it's also worth noting that there does have bursts online, so if they choose, they can just kind of delete one of Ren and Stimpy's combos.
The slime log now. Oh, mind. Doesn't do much for that.
Finds his hair. Burns the X block as soon as he gets it, and ooh, this is very, very scary. But the strong fair will steal the deal and puts Vera up 2-0, and potentially one game from going into the winner side of Grand Finals.
I'm back, I'm here. Don't worry.
Hello.
We're gonna have next match, by the way. Okay, so hold on. We're gonna have Pasta and Pixie Gangstero in a bit. So y'all keep being tight. It's gonna be a best of 3 in that case. Then loser semi is gonna be a best of 5. So we still got more games to go. And we also have another semi quarterfinals, ready. So yeah, we're gonna be here for a while.
Huge.
And if y'all good, just let me know.
All right.
Oh my God, bro, Khan is playing out of his mind.
Yeah, Vert has definitely survived me. I mean, I knew they were a good player, but this is a kind of unprecedented how like dominant they've been so far.
Yeah, they've definitely flown under my radar. I've not even heard of them until this tournament today.
Yeah, I mean,
my bad though.
I do think a big reason that that most people don't really know them is because they can't really play in many tournaments. So, you know, being in college is pretty hard, but having the time, showing up to the journey, playing in it, and you know, kind of showing people that LT Gray is, you know, why they're so dominant in the meta, and why LT Gray is probably a top 3 character.
Forward tilt into grab. Miss the edge guard. Let's see what Wilbert do with this. Back onto the stage. Back air into Bert's first stock.
I'm some strong fair cancel into there, which has been so good for them the entire tournament. They find another strong there. Pops the EX wingy, but yet again, another strong fair takes it, and stocks are even. Vert with a bar meter. Ooh, this 50% combo, finding a bit of extra damage in there, has to bring the slime, but you know, BP's just not been getting much off of his openings, like, not to the same extent as Vert
With a
has
big
been,
combo that
but
ends second stock.
as I say that, finding the strong there. Finding the strong there again for Vert. It's kind of been the name of the game so far this set. Just finding the openings, getting the Ren and Stimpy off stage, but you know, another high recovery, lets him keep that. Ooh. The log catches him, and BP is still holding on to the stop, like 160% right now, and you know, he has Vert off stage, but finds the up slime cancel, and oh lord, BP is such a heavy person right now.
BP is at this percent where like it's hard for stray hits will kill way easier, but it's harder to confirm into that last hit. And eventually he loses stock. I'll say that.
But yeah, BP got like 100% of extra credit for the stock before Vert was able to take his, so he's kind of sitting pretty right now. I don't want to say that, but like, you know, LTK can just as easily get that opening and go like 0 to 60, you know?
Yeah, this game is very 0 to 60 favored kind of stuff. A lot of 0 to deaths. The high hit stun, fast movement.
Yeah, and Ren and Stimpy having a lot of hitboxes just lets BP kind of play the game slower. You know, LT-Ray's kinda stubby, and throwing those hitboxes out is kinda just reminding Vert in this situation, like, you have to respect my hitboxes, like, I can very well just zone you out with my moves, and you have to respect that. But lots of jabs on the shield. Oh, unfortunate SD.
What I assume is an SD. I don't know if he could have made it that or made it from there, but
I do believe they can. Or they could have. I'm unsure how, but like the up air probably spam cancel into like a jump and a up B, but
yeah,
yeah, they're kind of having a hiccup in the game right now. And the first game that they've lost in 2 sets now, so
wow. I mean, how are you supposed to beat 2 dog-looking things and a hot dog in the same match?
True. A big part of Ren and Stimpy's play, like I'm noticing, is just like I want to say it's like throwing these hitboxes out and making your opponent respect you. Like I know that BP plays I know that he's a Peach player in Ultimate and really good at that game. And Ren and Stimpy kind of play the same. I would say the most similar. But yeah, it's going to FD. Definitely a comfort pick for Vert.
The chain grabs being slightly more prevalent on a flat stage. I don't know. You can't really chain grab that much with Ren and Stimpy versus LT grab, but still a thing that happens in the game. Vert with forward air, goes for down air, whiffs it.
This is also a very fast match, so it's kind of hard to call what's happening. And you know, like practically everyone in this bracket has just been like running at Vera. They've been getting openings, getting these like huge combos, finding like hits like the combo into the strong nair, taking the first stock, and like it's very fun to watch. Makes this a very exciting set. And Ren and Stimpy on the tech chase, fine 60%, and I guess it's Vert's turn now.
Very wolf-like combo happening. Fair into fair. Goes for up air.
Oh, Lord, though, every time they go for a strong nair off stage, I'm just like really scared for them because of what happened in the last game. And you know, just runs up smashes, takes the stock, and yet again, they're kind of losing their momentum. And you know, against the Ren and Stimpy tech chasing, it's really hard to make a comeback on this.
Flying hot dog! Oh my goodness! Good. Very good reversal right there. But both of them back on stage.
Yeah, the game is looking very much in BP's favor. Like, I do think it took him until that third game to kind of open up, like wake up. You know, he's had his coffee. You know, taking walks in the garden. And now he's like he's ready to go to work. And you know, you're at 100% advantage against LT Gray. But you know, every time I say something, LT Gray gets the opening and takes so much percent. Ooh,
Large
the EX
down
when
air
you
there,
letting
but
them.
using his slime side B.
Yeah, the EX winner is very good for recovering, sends you up, but finds him strong up there. Takes it, and you know, that was a 0 to death, or
Now we got an even game 3 or 4.
yeah, and BP's tech chasing is on point, so realistically it could just take one grab, and you know, like that, you're already at 50, and you kind of have to start thinking about like, how do you use these 2 bars of slime that you have? Ooh, has to burst there. He's still at ledge and still at kill percent, but the forward throw fair up there, kind of bringing it back slightly, but yet again, Ren and Stimpy put you in so many tech chasing scenarios, and it's very hard to stay in it mentally. It's easy to get like decision fatigue against them. Catch them with the up B though. And another good up attack from Barrett hitting. Gets the grab. Forward throw has to burst again. Ooh.
Oh, wins the game off of a trade to get into a game 5. Let's see if we'll be able to make the reverse or the comeback after being down 2 games.
Yeah, his Ren and Stimpy's definitely woken up. You know, he's hitting these combos, hitting the confirms, and like, he is a very, very strong, very seasoned player. Like, I don't think this scenario is very, very new to him. Like, he's definitely been in this plenty of times, and a really good comeback so far. I am curious to see how Vert responds and what their adaptations are going to be. But going back to FD, definitely been the LTK pick for pick of choice so far. Kind of just in general in this game.
Nair into grab, forward air. See, will he get a... Oh, Vert getting a reversal.
Finds a strong there. Double nair. Ooh. Catches him with the weenie though, and again, you're off stage against LTK. Hits the strong up air. BP finding one of his own, and F0 sends him off stage, log out. Still has stage control so far, and catches him with the up B.
Vert taking the first stock, but a very even first stock, so we'll see if BlazingPasta can make a quick comeback, or see how much Vert will get extra credit off of this.
Yeah, it's such a scary game for both of these players right now. You know, like game 5 scenarios, you kind of have to put your foot on the pedal and make sure that you get the lead early and preserve it. It's very hard to do against a player at the caliber of BP, but you know, you have the time advantage, you have the percent advantage, and you're kind of in control right now. But as I say that, BP finds the opening. Well, he maybe could have ledgehog there, but he has to burst, so up air taking it. And yet again, BP's in control for this stock so far, but again, it's really anyone's game because both of these players are very, very explosive. They've been, you know, finding everything, and
yeah, this game has been going back and forth from who's in the lead, so we'll see if Vert can make a comeback, but BlazingPasta with another combo.
Yeah, and if you're Vert right now, you kind of have to find something, you know, make BP burn its meter like there, and now you have to find another hit to close the stock out, but back there takes it, catches them on the DI mixed up.
Oh, BlazingPasta with the Bill Clinton combo coming up.
I don't want to say it's curtains, but this is such a big hill to climb for Vert. The up air might be the start of something though. He has the burst online, so he has some room to work with, but you're still at 70%. The teeter into the jab is not something you want to be seeing. Pass the burst, still have stage. Ooh,
BlazingPasta
the bear
taking the
takes
final
it.
game with the back.
We finally saw that game ending. That was a reverse 3-0.